Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Keena's Corner. I'm your girl Keena, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. Here on Keena's Corner, I speak facts, opinions, truths, vulnerabilities, and need to knows. If you're here on my YouTube or on my Facebook, please give me a like, a share, subscribe. Take the time to do that for me, please. When you do so, interact with my content. That's how Facebook and YouTube is gonna know that you enjoy it. So please, if you're here, give me a like, give me a share, give me a subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hey, mama. Hey, auntie. Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate you. Before I get into the episode, I would like to stop for a second and pause and thank you all so much for supporting me and my platform. If you have been supporting me since day one, I do appreciate you. If you're still here, I definitely appreciate you. If I've gained anybody along the way, I appreciate your support as well, especially if you come every now and then and listen to the episodes, watch a video, or listen on the podcast sites. Thank you. Because it's Saturday, this coming Saturday, in 2 days actually would mark my year for Keena's Corner. So Saturday, December 14th, would actually be a year for Keena's Corner. So again, if you loyal day one, thank you for supporting and sticking around. If you are somebody I joined along the way, I thank you so much for your support. So, and I guess literally 2 days, we made it to a year. So I'm thankful for you and your support. So to jump in this episode, if you read the topic or the title, it says, Sis, it's time you be selfish. Sis, it's time you be selfish, okay? And I think it's very important that it's time for us to be a little more selfish, right? Because women are always expected to clean up the mess. Women are always expected to handle everything and make sure everybody else is good, right? But the question is like, who's going to pour into you and make sure that you're good? Thank you for coming, China. Thank you so much. I follow that I gained along the way. I appreciate you so much for coming. And I'm again, so in 2 days, since y'all just joined, in 2 days, my year anniversary for Keena's Corner will be here. So we celebrate tonight. Thank y'all so much for sticking around. If you came along and found Keena's Corner, thank you so much. But I'm sorry to get back in the topic, y'all. Sis, it's time you be selfish. Again, it is time for us to be a little more selfish because women are always expected to sacrifice, to clean up the mess, to put ourselves last, to worry about everybody else before we actually are concerned with our own well-being and our own health, right? We expected to handle everything, right? Make sure everybody else is good. But like I said, the question is who's going to look out for us when we've devoted so much time into pouring into everybody else? That's the question, right? When we make sure everybody else is good, who's actually pouring back into us, right? Well, I'm here to tell you, and you probably already know, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You just think about that. You cannot pour from an empty cup, period. So, ladies, please, you've got to learn to be a little bit more selfish. So, we're going to hop into this episode. Now, I'll start off by saying, by being selfish, I mean that you just put yourself and your needs first, is what I mean. Like, prioritize you. Put yourself and your needs first, right? You think of it this way. Like, if so many people, so many different people depend on you, like, especially if you have like children or simply responsibilities, those responsibilities, your children, whatever obligations you have, cannot get taken care of if you don't take care of yourself first, if you don't properly take care of you first. That makes plenty sense, don't it? I know it does. Usually, though, everybody demands like selflessness from women, selflessness from women, and more often than not, we expect it, and we usually do put everybody's needs before our own. That's fact. What we want, what we need, and what we desire to other people, to society, mostly does not matter if we honest about it. It does not, right? Because women are supposed to sacrifice, right? But it's the time that we put a stop to it. We have to, because it's for our sake. What you desire, what you want, what you need, all of that matter. It matters just like everybody else's needs, wants, and desires. Just like the next. It matters. Your goals, your dreams, aspirations, your happiness is just as important as somebody else's, right? So being selfish is not a bad thing. Just listen to me, because I'm not describing it or trying to make it to be a bad thing, but it's not a bad thing when you actually are being selfish. You just looking out for yourself. It's not that I'm telling you to like completely look over people, how they feel, and like disregard their feelings. I'm not telling you that, right? I'm just telling you to be a little bit more selfish and put yourself first. You need to give twice as much the attention that you give to other people to yourself. Period. Right? So if you've been here, do y'all remember the episode that I did on boundaries? I did a whole episode on it. If you've listened to it, go back and listen to it after this one. If you have not listened to the episode, definitely go listen to it after this one, right? Learn to set boundaries and stand on them, right? Because the boundaries are only there to protect you, right? People can either respect them or keep moving, but what you don't do is you don't let up. Don't let up on your boundaries. They just there for protection. That's all. That's it and all, right? Learning to say no is a blessing. Learning to say no is a huge blessing. Give it a try and just see how you feel. Come back and tell me about it. Give it a try and just tell me how you feel, right? That no is a complete sentence and it does not require an explanation or anything to explain it behind it. No is a complete sentence. No, period. That's it. Right? The people who drain you probably won't even break their back like you do for them anyway. Now you think about that. That's a fact. Learn the word no for real and tell me how you feel. Right? Okay. So I want to put this in here. I'm gonna give you a little example. This is just life experience. So me, I've been on a airplane, and I've been on a cruise ship, right? And before, like you leave, one thing, if you've ever been on a plane or a cruise ship, you're gonna always remember two things. If you get on a plane, you're gonna have your safety drill before you leave, right? Your safety briefing, I guess you could call it. If you're on a cruise ship, you're gonna have something called a muster drill, and all those are our safety briefings, right? And you got to be in assigned seat or area before you could ever take off or start selling, right? But what I'm saying is, they give you this safety briefing before you could leave on a plane and a cruise ship. And the thing that they tell you is what? If you're on a plane, they show you how to, get your oxygen mask down and put it on yourself before you start helping other people. When you're on a cruise ship, they show you how to inflate your safety vest or your life vest before you start to render aid or help other people. Am I right or am I right? Y'all got that analogy? Help yourself first. You are no good to nobody else when you can't give that energy and attention to yourself first. People are no good when you aren't good, when people are depending on you, right? That was good. That was good, right? So, um, the point is, baby, just help yourself first. You got to be able to care for yourself first in order for you to properly care and help others, right? So, while on this topic, I thought of something, and it's really good. I thought of something. Us as women, we need to hear it. Speaking of, it's time for us women to be selfish. Think about this. Men always do what's best for them. Did you hear me? Men always do what's best for them. Do anybody else feel that way? Or is it just me? Men will always do what's best for them, y'all. As always, and it's time that we start. Like, why can't we? Nobody said we couldn't, so why can't we? One thing I believe is because society tells us, it's wrong and that we're expected to sacrifice for everybody else and to put ourselves last, right? Well, just because society says it and everybody thinks it does not make it true or credible, because it's not, it's bullshit, right? Disrespectfully, we ain't gonna worry about what society says, F society, honestly, right? It's time we put ourselves first, like starting now, period. So you've got to learn to be a little bit more selfish. Women are known for fixing shit that we did not break. Women are known for sticking it out and holding it down and ain't shit man. Women are known for sacrificing for everybody else except us. Like women are known to stay regardless of how, you know, good or bad a man is to us. All of the things that I just mentioned, like we're not only known for doing it, we're known for doing it at this point, but right now as well, we're expected, to do it as well. That's crazy when you think about that. Because we are expected to constantly fix things that we never touched or didn't break. We are expected to stick around and hold down somebody who literally meant us no good. We are expected to sacrifice for everybody else. And we come last, right? We are expected to stay no matter how that man may treat us. You're expected to stay. That's what society tells you, right? That is sad, and that's some shit for you to just listen to realize. It's crazy, right? That's a hard reality, and literally, them some facts for your ass. Because people, society literally expects you to sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Put yourself last, right? So one more time, baby. Men are always gonna do what's best for them. So we need to start. Why don't we? I'm not dogging or taking digs at any guys either. Any, especially not any real men out there. But this is very true if you take the time to sit down and listen to what I'm actually saying. Baby, guys will leave and do what's best for them at the drop of a dime. Guys will leave, like guys will leave you if you treat them wrong once the first time and do what's best for them, right? Some guys will leave you with children and do what's best for them, even though they help make the children. They gonna do what's best for them. Listen to what I'm saying. Some guys gonna leave you, baby, when you're sick. You probably could have used their support. It's probably when you needed them the most, but they gonna do what's best for them. Lord have mercy. Some guys gonna leave you. They will leave you to invest in somebody else, even when you invested in them. They leaving, but they gonna do what's best for them. Period. Lord have mercy. Good Jesus. Some guys will leave you, baby, and do what's best for them no matter how you held them down. And I hope you hear me. I hope you hear me, right? Whew, Lord. Some guys will leave and do what's best for them, even if you stayed and you supported them, you held them down. You was a ride or die support system, encouragement. Even when they had absolutely nothing, they're gonna do what's best for them. Some guys will do what's best for them, baby, even if it's selfish, even if it hurts you. They're gonna do what's best for them. Sometimes they will drop everything, baby, and that everything just might include you, but they're going to do what's best for them. Some guys, or guys, most guys are going to do what's best for them, just point blank and the period, right? Some guys going to do what's best for them, baby, in complete selfishness. So I'm telling you to be a little more selfish. That's what I'm telling you. Again, I don't mean that you have to hurt like other people in the process, go around shitting on people and operate on that same type of time. I'm not telling you to be selfish and to hurt people because that's wrong, right? I'm just telling you to choose yourself and put yourself first. That's all I'm saying, right? Understand that even though it may hurt you, it may hurt us, guys are going to do what's best for them. Hope you're feeling me. Those are facts. Even though, like, it may be uncomfortable to us, we may be uncomfortable in that moment. They are still going to do what's best for them. Even though them doing what's best for them may inconvenience us, you just gonna have to be inconvenienced because he's still going to do what's best for him. So, I mean, don't nobody see anything wrong with it. I do. I do. Again, we're expected to sacrifice day in and out to be ride or dies, but somehow, y'all, we always gonna come last unless you start putting yourself first and being a little selfish. We need to stop that literally today, whenever you hear this right now, expeditiously, right now, post haste, ASAP, immediately. It's imperative, it's important, it's essential, it's a necessity. I got adjectives for days now. I'm a good I got wordplay, right? We have got to stop it, right? Understand this, and it may hurt, but listen, If a guy finds a woman, baby, that he thought looked better than you or could, do better things for him, it could be very superficial. But if a guy found a woman who he thought looked better than you or could do something better than you, baby, he gonna leave and do what's best for him. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Those are facts. Facts. Me, I'm all for holding somebody down, baby, but you putting your life on hold to do so, no fucking ma'am. Sacrificing when you know they won't do the same for you, no fucking ma'am. Period. We not doing it. Most of them ain't willing to do it, or they are not going to do it for us. Sacrifice day in and day out. So why break your neck to do it for somebody else? Start being selfish and putting yourself first. 9 times out of 10, baby, ain't no man waiting on you to get your shit together, right? I don't care how many sacrifices you made. 9 times out of 10, he is not waiting for you to get it together. I don't care how many or what kind of sacrifices you made. Right. Whoever, that man, he's going to do what's best for him. And I just think it's beyond time for us to do the same. Period. That's all I'm really saying. That is my point. You holding this man down and supporting him when he had nothing means not shit, y'all. Nor will it make him a better man for you. Now, now that's a word. You holding somebody down, holding that man down, supporting him when he had nothing means not one single thing, not shit, y'all. It does not. Nor will it make him a better man for you, simply because of the good things that you did for him. Y'all got to clap or something. This, I feel like I'm on another one. I feel like I'm preaching for real. Y'all, be a little selfish. Understand that you deserve happiness. Facts. Understand that our your mental health matters, right? We don't deserve to keep like continuing to come last. Listen to me, please. Right? We don't deserve to, having to keep sacrificing overtime when we still might not get chosen. We still might not get the appreciation. We still might not even get the respect. Ooh, that's a word. Please be a little bit more selfish, just a little bit more. Right? A lot of us sacrifices, though, honestly, again, comes from how we look at ourselves, how we criticize ourselves, right? And what society feels we should do. Well, society is not responsible for your well being, your health, your needs, your wants, your desires. Period. You are. You are. Society is not. A lot of us women, we feel guilty, baby, when we don't know like how to say no, when to say no, or when to set boundaries and stand on them, stick with them. When we can't be there for people, we feel guilty and we should stop. I've been there. And I know probably mostly every woman can feel me, right? People will use you, baby, until you completely used up. And I can guarantee you, baby, that one time that you don't come through, minus all the other times versus all the other times that you actually have been there for that person, that one time you don't come through, baby, it'll never be forgotten. They're gonna constantly bring it up. And again, most people, that depend on you, I guarantee, again, you can probably count on one hand how many people you actually can depend on. Do something for me, for you. Let people start figuring shit out. It's gonna help you and them. You should not, ladies, you should not feel guilty when it comes to like prioritizing yourself, your needs, the things that you want, your health, right? Just put yourself first. When you choose to be selfish, you are looking out for you. And everybody, honestly, you know what I'm saying, will benefit from that. You looking out for yourself when you put yourself first. Nobody can do that better for you, better than you. Nobody can do that better for you. You looking out for yourself. Nobody can do it like you can. Learn to be selfish, y'all. Learn to be selfish, a little less selfless, and just see how it'll change your life. That was good. Learn to be a little selfish and a little less selfless. It will change your life, right? When you start to look out for yourself again, it's going to benefit people around you. When people know they can't call you and you're going to drop everything that you're doing every single time to get them out of their rut, it's going to help them grow up too. Period. 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 Again, men always do what's best for them, y'all, and we about to start living on that same type of time, period. And I say, preach. Y'all be selfish just for you. I'm done, y'all. This my spiel. Hey, y'all. I'm hot. Maybe these lights got me hot. I told y'all I'd be sitting on these lights feeling like a rotisserie chicken or one of them hot dogs at 7-Eleven on the grill. They just be spinning. I'm hot. Let me speak, y'all. Hold on. Excuse me. Who's in here? Mom, hey girl. Auntie, thank you for coming. China, thank you so much for coming. I gotta give a shout out to China. If any one of y'all like joined in the middle of the show or like right after I started talking, China came from TikTok, if I'm not mistaken. And China has been following since. I surely appreciate you. Y'all, what I was saying was if okay. What I was saying at the beginning of this was the 14th on Saturday is actually my 1 year anniversary for King's Corner. So it's 2 days before that. So I'm thankful to have y'all. And if you still here, I appreciate you. What you still waiting on my manager's fee? I got your manager's fee, Queso. Appreciate you for coming through, brother. Sillet, thank you so much for coming. I love that. I don't if you still here, y'all, I don't send out. I used to send out every week. Um literally for about a year now. And I just stopped doing it 2 weeks ago. I used to send out reminders every week to get people to come, but I'm not doing that anymore. Simply for the fact that I have not missed a Thursday since I've started. And, I understand people have lives and things like that too, but I feel like I hadn't missed a Thursday yet. I'm gonna be on. So the opportunity is there for you to watch it. And some people wouldn't come and some people won't respond, but that's fine too. So if y'all can't catch these videos, you can catch them on the podcast sites. If you have an iPhone, I guess the most common use is Apple Podcasts. If you have an Android or anything you have, if you use Spotify, I'm on there or iHeartRadio. I'm on a bunch. Just Google me, sis. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you always. Okay, well y'all turn up down that end. I I'm doing. I got my wine. How about that? Hmm. It's good too. Lisa, thank you for coming. Truth and I'm gonna do what's best for me. Comment section. I don't care nothing about that's it. That goes for everybody. Not anymore, guys. This is one who deserve me. Hey, I'm the prize. You better speak. You better speak that. Congrats. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's been 2 days will be a year. So actually last year on this day on the 12th, I was making a little introduction video, I think. Or I did that on the 10th, but I took a picture. I saved a picture today from my memories. I was sitting down here. I didn't have that sign right there, Keena's Corner. So I've upgraded a little bit. And if y'all don't listen to the podcast apps, my audio has actually gotten a lot better because I had this mic and y'all, I did not know what I was doing. So audio has improved a lot and I actually edit these videos. I know how to edit them now. So the audio quality on the podcast apps are a lot better now because I actually know what I'm doing. It took a little time. It's a process. I promise I just don't get up here. I promise you every week and speak. No, I actually work on them. So it ain't for the week, but I like speaking. Thank y'all. Thank you, Mama. Appreciate it. Yep, it's anniversary time. Auntie Bam, girl, what you doing there, girl? Thank you for coming. She been here since I started, I believe. And Auntie Bam, my 1 year anniversary is on Saturday, the 14th. I've been doing Kingdom's Corner for a year now. Thank you so much. Some wine. This is called Salt of the Earth. It's so good. I love grape juice, and I promise you it tastes exactly like it. So good. So that can be kind of bad because if it tastes like juice, then you'll be tipsy. But I love it though. I still got to go to work though, so I ain't doing too much. But I think this is my second glass. It's really good though. Let me know if you need another candle. Yes, Lord. Yes, send me another candle or just inbox me. We'll talk about it. I do want another candle. I love you too, Auntie. Thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate y'all. I need some. It's good. Yes, we definitely got to get some. It's really good. Turn up on a Saturday. What you say now? What you say? Turn up on a Saturday. 1 year I've been in this thing. Yeah, I encourage y'all again, everybody, please um follow me or subscribe to me on more than just YouTube. Because I actually would prefer if y'all listen to the audio ones, they're better quality. I know you can hear me, but I think sometimes when you go back and watch these lives, they look blurry. Like I don't look blurry on my editing app, but they look blurry to me. So I don't know how they look for y'all, but I be hoping that they come up clear, but sometimes they don't. And I have, hell, I upgraded my Wi-Fi when I in the middle of doing this, so I don't know why the quality is like that. I even looked for an Ethernet cord earlier this week, so y'all can see me clearly, but I don't know what I look like to y'all. Part two of your book coming out, the nasty one, Celeste. I haven't worked on anything like in that genre. I've been writing my other book. Um, I don't know. Y'all would you like to see me write another nasty book? Alicia, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't think you can I know I think you've left me a rating on Spotify, but they don't have where you can leave a review yet. I appreciate that. Spotify's, if you listen to me on there, comment on the episodes and let me know what you thought. Like on these videos, like this talk that I'm doing right now, you won't hear this on the actual episodes that I edited, because this is just chatter, extra chatter. I edit all this out and I put my little intro music. Y'all need to all check out an actual episode, just audio, because I got a little intro music coming in, a little outro music. It's nice. I think it's better. What's up, Auntie girl? Thank you for coming. Shit. I thank you for sharing. I do appreciate y'all. Mr. Nasty Time. I may work on another one then. I may work on another one because it took me 3 months to write that book. Believe it or not, 3 months. But I mean, they were short stories, so they not long. And then I decided on short stories because I I have so many different scenarios running in my head. I was like, I'm just gonna do short stories. So it was it's good. Well, look, I appreciate y'all for coming. I'm not gonna hold y'all long. Thank y'all so much. Again, before I go though, if you're here, I thank y'all so much for coming. Facebook, I thank you for coming. YouTube, I thank y'all sincerely. Again, this coming Saturday on the 14th is actually my 1 year anniversary for Keena's Corner. If you have been here from the beginning, I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart for still being here, for telling a friend about it, for sharing my post. Support is free for right now. My support, just support me is very free. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting. I appreciate you wholeheartedly. For anybody I've gained along the way and you enjoy and get something from the podcast, come and support me. I surely do appreciate you too. Slowly but surely, I'm growing. I've been heard in over, I think, about 15 countries, or like, actually, no, I'm more than that. Yeah, I'm more than that. I've been heard in over 15 countries. I'll say that. So slowly but surely, um, I'm growing, and I appreciate y'all for rocking it out with me. I take suggestions. If you have anything for me, hit me up on any of my socials, and you can find me. I appreciate y'all. Go read that thing again, girl. I may read it, look at it again myself. All right. Thank y'all so much, y'all. Before I got before I get out of here, please, y'all, I wanted to ask that each you go follow Keena's Corner podcast page on Facebook. Again, that's Keena's Corner podcast page on Facebook. If you just want to follow my personal, I'm Keena Matthews. Go look me up. I'll accept your request. Please go do that for me. For my Spotify listeners, please comment on the episodes. You do have the capability to do so. If you have not left me a review, please do so for me. I'd appreciate that. I'd appreciate it. I will read your comments as well and I will reply. To YouTube subscribers, if you cannot catch me on these lives, please go check me out on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Google Podcasts, almost any podcast site or app that you can think of. If you cannot find me, please just Google my name, Kingdom's Corner Podcast. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to season 6, episode 3 of Keena's Corner. I hope you enjoyed the episode as much as I enjoyed delivering the message. I thank you sincerely for real. I thank you for being here, and I thank you for being here in my corner. I'm your girl, Keena. I'm out. I'm signing out. I love you so much. Talk to you next week. Mwah. Bye.